Guess what, shift heads? It's time for the Leroy and Earl Show.
Here we are. Welcome to the Leroy and Earl Show. I'm Leroy, and this is the show. I'm Leroy.
And I am Earl.
And that's Earl, who's here with us in spirit, if not in body. So on tonight's show, please welcome to the studio Father James O. Shag Hennessy. Father James, you're looking very well. You look healthy, is all I can think of.
Well, thanks for having me in the studio there, Leroy. I appreciate it. What do you mean I look healthy? Are you saying I don't normally?
Well, normally you look flushed, I guess is what I can think of. Probably because of all the alcohol. Are you sober?
Don't get carried away. I'm not sober. I've cut back on my drinking a bit for health reasons. Don't worry, I'm not one of these AA people. I'm not going to meetings, not doing steps, not doing it. Just cutting back a little, you know what I'm saying? Because the doctor said if I don't stop drinking, I'll start talking like an Englishman.
Englishman?
I'm kidding. He just said, Father James, you've got to cut back on the whiskey. So there you have it. You're looking like you lost a few pounds there.
I do not. You're lying.
That's true. I am. Anyway, thanks for having me on the show tonight. And I have to say, I appreciate the fact that even though Earl and Tuna had to retire, that you've carried on with the show.
And I appreciate you spinning some tunes. You know, you came in, you did those two awesome Demon Hunter two-part series. I'm still listening to that. I love it. I love it a lot. So appreciate that.
Not a problem. Not a problem. Anyway, yeah, thanks for having me on the show. And can I go ahead and do the number?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
You can talk to myself or Leroy here at 330-474-9833. And if you call in, it might work, and we might talk to you.
We talked to Carlisi last week, and yeah, everything about the show's the same, except we're not live on any audio network. No Strange Label, no Bent Radio. What?
That had to be one of the shortest-lived radio networks in the history of the planet.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Probably. Earl's little thing there. So, yeah, on tonight's show, we got a lot of stuff to talk about on tonight's show. One of the things being, there's some stuff going on in the news, and I thought I had that pulled up here. Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. Yeah, we're going to talk about, I don't even want to say the title because the title gives away the whole thing there, but we got some news stories to talk about. And a new bit that I came up with literally just before the show went on. It's called What's for Sale? What's for sale on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist? Now, there's something on Craigslist you probably didn't know existed, and that is there's a rants and raves section I didn't know there was, where people just post stuff it's fairly hilarious. I'm just going to put it that way, fairly hilarious. So we're going to do that, and we're going to talk about some other things. I am monitoring this. I am going to monitor the YouTube chat. Michelle is in there. Thank you. I'm not sure how to log in to type you back, Michelle, but you know what? It doesn't really matter. I'll just say whatever I'm ready to say. Whatever my response needs to be, I'll just say it. I don't need to type it. So, plus it takes up too much of my valuable attention span from what I'm doing here, okay? Things have gotten easier. I pared things down a little bit since Earl left, but I've still got a lot of going on at the same time, trying to make this show, as good as it used to be, and just keeping it going for the shit. So, anyway, we are live on YouTube. That's the only place you can listen live. And what?
Well, I was wondering why did you choose? What's with the trains?
Well, I have to find a video that's like an hour long, right? Because I don't want to have to worry about changing the video. So I just put in things, and I don't know, that came up, trains.
It's interesting, really. I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm mesmerized. And I can see it's not a bad choice. And I like the other screen you got there.
Oh, yeah. Also, I couldn't do that last week because the camera wigged out on me for some reason. there's another view looking down on the soundboard, and just if you amateur podcasters out there want to check out how it's done, I know, really, it's crazy. So anyway, on last week's show, we had Elmo. What'd you think of that?
Well, I wasn't terribly excited about it, but it wasn't the worst thing you've ever done.
Well, I guess I guess I should say thanks to that. Now, you said you told me you had something similar to share concerning that Toto song, right?
Yeah, it's a little embarrassing, but when I was a young man, I'm quite a bit older than you, Leroy. When I was an old man, when I was a young man, I'm sorry, I'm an old man now. When I was a...
You're getting confused.
That's because I'm an old man. So I actually recorded a version of Africa by Toto. Now, I didn't write it. I'm not claiming the craziness that your Elmo guest last week claimed. But I did do a version of the song, if you'd like to hear it. Now, it's embarrassing. I'm going to tell you that.
Why is it embarrassing?
Well, you'll find out. Just play it.
All right, we're going to play it. This is Father James' version of Toto. We're going to play it here, hopefully. We'll see what happens. You never know when I push 8 buttons on this thing here. Here we go. All right, Father James with Toto. Sounds pretty good so far.
Just wait till I start singing.
All right.
You don't have to listen to the whole song either. Trust me.
Oh, I think it'll be fine.
Hear the drums echoing tonight. She hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in slow, steady flight.
Wow, that's great. Is this for real?
Doesn't guide me towards salvation. I stopped an old man along the way.
This is really bad.
I told you it's bad.
What? Oh, can you turn down? I'm gonna turn down. What? This is rough. I don't think we're gonna listen to the whole thing.
I told you not to. But listen to the chorus anyway.
All right.
It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, you can turn that off now. Just turn it down. Turn it off.
That's terrible. Wow. So that was you doing Africa back in, when would that? Well, I guess it would have been after '81, right? Sometime around there.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I just thought I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it was entertaining. I couldn't have took that for a whole thing. What does Michelle say here? Don't you just log into your YouTube account? Yeah, you do, but for some reason I can't. I'm in my YouTube account. I'm on the page, and I don't know how to. Of course, I don't matter. I'll just, like I said, I'll just say it. So anyway, thanks a ton, Michelle, for listening to the show. She is the only good thing that came out of Strange Label, other than me getting in trouble. I mean, I guess that wasn't good. But anyway, tonight's show. This show used to be brought to you by Discount Wheelies, and when Earl left, I thought it shouldn't be brought to you by Discount Wheelies, but then I thought, why wouldn't it be brought to you by Discount Wheelies? So this show is brought to you by DiscountWheelies.com. Go to DiscountWheelies.com for all of your dirt bike needs, and I don't know what else they have there. And if you want to talk to me, 330-474-9833. I do the show once a week, and I'm going to keep trying to do it, Shift Heads, just for you, Dildano and Dr. Brown specifically, because they're paying my salary.
You're getting paid now.
Well, we always have, but we always use the money for the show. But I'm putting that money right in my pocket now, baby.
That's all right, buddy. Well, what happens if they stop donating?
I don't know. I might keep doing the show. I might not. I don't know. So anyway, in the news, let's talk about a few news. Why is that line ringing? See, Ricky's on vacation. That's why Father James is in here. Ricky's in Florida with his girlfriend. And
you're telling me that Ricky has a girlfriend?
He does. He said he did.
Have you met her?
I have not. But he did have a girlfriend before when he first came on the show, and she was real. I did talk to her. So I think he might actually have a girlfriend. But anyway, The light is blinking on line 3. That means we have a call on line 3, so I'm going to take it. Hello, you're on the Leroy and Earl show. Who is this?
Yo, what's up?
Who is this?
Oh, don't pretend like you don't know who I am.
Oh, geez, is this Daryl?
That's right, it's Daryl, man. I ain't talked to your ass in a long damn time.
I know, the last time I talked to you, were in a riot in D.C. or Baltimore, weren't you?
Yeah, I was, man. That was terrible, man. I'll tell you what, I lost my asset, but I did make money afterwards selling bottled water.
Father James, this is my cousin, Daryl. He's spelled Daryl. A lot of people call him Daryl. He does not like that.
I do not.
So he used to be on the show, actually with this show first. The train in the background's driving me nuts. I'm like, I can't even look at that because the train's going right behind my head. I'm feeling discombobulated by that train. But anyway, Daryl, what is going on, my brother? How's the fam down there?
Well, I tell you what, we're doing well, and I got a job at Best Buy, and I got it going on, man. But I'll tell you the real reason why I called in was I was listening to your show, man. I was on LeroyandEarl.com, right? And I was checking out the old shows. You know, you got a link on there. You listen to old shows and stuff. And I heard that bit you did about Soul Coke, man. I wanted to call in and say that wasn't funny.
Are you saying you were offended by the racial aspect of it?
No, I'm just saying it wasn't funny.
Don't need you to call in and tell me my stuff ain't funny. What'd you really call in for?
No, I'm kidding, man. I'm busting your balls. I called in related to Coke. I wanted to talk about orange vanilla Coke. Have you had that shit yet?
I have, and I like it. Do you?
I don't know. The jury's still out, man. I was hoping for grape vanilla, but orange vanilla ain't bad, man. It's not too bad. And why the hell ain't they got no lime Coke, man? They had that for a while. They kicked the balls off of the donkey, man. And then they don't have it no more. They're on a diet.
I know, that does suck. It does suck.
It was one of my favorites, the lime Coke. Now, I make my Jack and Coke with it.
Just butt right in on me there, Father James.
You having trouble with the knobs there, lad?
I am. You know, when we get three things going like this, my mind starts wandering. It's, as you might guess. What were you saying?
I love the lime Coke, right? I would buy the lime Coke for my Jack and Cokes. And it got me hooked on it, so now I just have to go to the store and buy a lime and cut it up, fresh lime, squeeze it, put it in. It's actually better that way than having the but I miss the lime Coke, Daryl.
Yeah, man, it was good stuff, man, and I was disappointed that they got rid of it. But anyway, this orange vanilla Coke, I'm just coming to say, called you up to say that was pretty good, man. And if you ever do that Soul Coke bit again, y'all can, put that orange vanilla in it.
I'm not quite sure how we would do that.
I don't know either, man. I'm just calling in to talk to you, man.
Well, Daryl.
Yeah, don't call me Daryl, man.
I'm sorry.
I ain't on The Walking Dead.
I know. Sorry. Daryl, don't be a stranger, man. It's been like 2.5 years since you called the show. So, don't be a stranger. Call me back and let's talk sometime.
All right, man. I'll take it easy, brother. See you, Father James.
See you, Daryl.
That was Daryl. My cousin lives down in Baltimore area. Actually, I'm not sure where he's living at the present time. I think he's still in Baltimore. I guess I should have asked him. Thank God that train went by. I think I might have to move this window. I'm going to move this one window to cover up. I like looking at myself, which is weird, right? Because I'm not really looking at myself. What I'm seeing is myself looking off to the side because the camera's right there. I should do the show like this, right? If Michelle's watching right now, I should do the show like this, right? But I'm doing it like this because I'm constantly looking down at this window. So I'm going to move it and cover it. If I move that there, then I got to move that there. Oh, well. Whatever. Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Let's go over here and see what's going on the YouTube chat. Can you tell Father James I very much enjoyed the Demon Hunter special? So there you go. Michelle loved your Demon Hunter, Father James. She appreciated that.
Well, I was happy to do it. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed the hell out of it. I'm looking forward to spinning more tunes. I don't know that I'll ever do a whole show devoted to one band again like that. But you never know. You never know. I like spinning the metal tunes.
Thanks, buddy. Speaking of metal tunes, in the news this week, they found several thousand buried dead pig bones around Stonehenge.
What does that have to do with metal?
It doesn't. I'm just segueing terribly here. Yeah, so it turns out Stonehenge was just a big barbecue pit. How about that? Big barbecue pit.
Well, it doesn't really surprise me. I believe they did human sacrifices there, and the Druids, ancient Irish Druids, came over there, and they were part of. How old is that that thing there?
Some say it's 5,000 years old, up to 5,000. So it's pretty old.
Interesting, interesting. So, I got a story to tell if you don't mind.
No, please go right ahead.
Well, recently I went home and back to Ireland, and sometimes when I go back to Ireland, I'm on vacation there, so I cross over the island and go over to Scotland, and sometimes very rarely will I go down to the Great Britain to England because I something about those people it's something I don't know. I really shouldn't say this.
You shouldn't bad talk people, right? Especially we got people that listen in Milton Keynes.
Oh, I forgot about that. Cassandra in Milton Keynes. I wonder how she's doing.
I don't know, but we should call her up sometime.
You should call her right now.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah, she wouldn't answer anyway because it would come in restricted. But anyway, so when I'm over there, sometimes I go over to Scotland, and then I was walking down the street one day, and this guy came up to me and said, "Yo," I'm trying to imitate his voice. He said to me, "Yo, man, what is your deal?" And I said, "What are you looking at me like that for?"
Are you making this up as you go?
No. Why would you say that?
I don't know. It just has a feeling like you don't know where you're going. Like right now, you're just saying stuff and hoping something comes to your mind.
Well, I'm a little bit insulted.
Are you?
No, that's exactly what I was doing.
So you don't have a story.
I don't have a story. No, I'm sorry. I was just filling time.
Well, I appreciate it. I don't really need you to fill time. I got some stuff to talk about here.
I'm looking at your Trello page, and you don't have a whole lot.
Anyway, all right. Let's do this bit here. 330-474-9833 if you want to talk to Leroy Father James on the Leroy and Earl Show. Go to LeroyandEarl.com. So, in the news, all right, this is an interesting story. Really interesting, I thought, anyway. A blind runner makes history by finishing the New York Half Marathon.
How did Vikings survive the daily commute?
It's funny how I had the Firefox window muted, but it's still, there's two Firefox windows, that's why. Jeez, how did Vikings make it through the daily commute? That's a good question.
It's odd that came up because you just finished watching the Vikings, didn't you?
I did. I finished watching Vikings on Hulu again for the second time through. So, curiously, I just noticed there's two Firefox. Well, that helps. Anyway, sorry about that. Anyway, blind runner makes history by finishing New York City half marathon.
Why are you laughing?
Do I need to even read the story?
Well, I think you should. Why wouldn't you?
Because they just told him he finished. Right? He just ran. He kept running. And people followed him. They were finally like, hey, all right, you're done.
Leroy, you're full of shite. That's not what it says. It says blind runner makes history by finishing New York City half marathon with help of guide dogs.
All right. You're ruining the story. I was making it funny. Blind man makes history by finishing the marathon? It just told him he finished.
See what you did there.
Well, hello. You caught on late, didn't you?
Whatever. So that's pretty cool. This guy does a marathon with the guide dogs, half marathon. That's pretty impressive, actually. I would say, wouldn't you?
It is. It is impressive. I shouldn't make fun. That's actually not cool of me. I just saw the headline, and the first thing I thought was, well, yeah. Tell him. He's probably like, man, that didn't seem like a marathon, but hey, they said I finished, so I finished. And in other news, and no audio's going to come busting up here, Trump's stance on Muslims, Fox hosts in spotlight after mosque shootings. What caught my attention about this? It was President Donald Trump on Sunday championed a Fox News personality who made anti-Muslim remarks as his White House rejected any attempt to link the U.S. leader to a shooter who killed 50 people in two New Zealand mosques. Let me read that again. President Trump on Sunday championed a Fox News personality who made anti-Muslim remarks as his White House rejected any attempt to link the U.S. leader to the shooter. So somebody's trying to link Trump to the shooter, right? What?
Where are you going with this?
I just don't understand why. I don't know. I don't even want to talk politics.
You getting ready to get into the whole why do people hate Trump so much?
I know why people hate Trump so much. People hated Obama. People hated Bush. People hate every president. But why? I don't understand the complete. Like, that's all people care about is getting rid of this guy and defaming him. He's the president of the United States, and he's the president for a reason. Because what?
Because Hillary Trump was Hillary Trump.
Hillary Trump.
Hillary Clinton, Jesus H, was running against him. That's why he's president.
I know. So it's the Democrats' fault.
Exactly. Wow, Leroy. You did a good show last week.
Thanks. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that a lot. I need to hear a little bit of music just for a second.
So you're going to take a break?
No. Nope.
You're listening to the Leroy and Earl Show. All 2 inches of it.
No, I just needed just a second to regroup myself right there. I got a little bit of a cold going on here, so it's kind of hard for me to talk. I almost called off tonight because I had a raging headache today. I had a headache so bad I almost threw up, which never happens for me. I've never had a bad headache like that in my life, which, thank God, I've never had one like that. I mean, I know a lot of people that have, and it really sucks. So, what?
Well, I was thinking about your old format there, and were you planning on taking a break and playing a song?
I might do that. Maybe just to make the show just a little bit longer, and it's kind of just something that we've always done, you know. I'm leery about, I'm leery about the copyright stuff.
Oh, don't tell me you're gone soft on me. Earl will be upset with you.
What do you mean?
Copyright?
I'm not worried about getting in trouble. I'm worried about the fact that, like, last week's YouTube show, nobody can watch it because I played a video in the background of the desert scene put up by the BBC. So and sometimes when I play certain songs, the whole thing gets booted off. So I'm leery about it.
Well, it doesn't affect the audio version, right? People can still download and listen from LeroyNL.com and podcasts.com.
Yes.
So don't worry about it, Leroy. Jeez, sometimes you get your big underwear all smashed and all gooey up in there.
What?
You know what I mean? Just get your underwear out of it. Just get it out.
Wow. I think when someone sits in that chair that Ricky normally sits in, there's something in that chair you're sitting in, kind of messes your brain up.
Well, I won't deny it. I'm feeling loosey-goosey with no alcohol, which sucks.
Anyway, I think I will take a short break because we're almost at the half-hour point. I'll play a really cool song from a guy named Mike Tramp. Doesn't that sound like something you want to listen to? A guy named Mike Tramp. So anyway, I forgot to make the Be Back Shortly sign there, so I think I'll just leave the screen up. Anyway, I'll be right back, and actually the song was already playing, so I need to go back here. I'll be right back in about 5 minutes with what's for sale on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. That should be pretty fun. I think you'll enjoy it, so I'll be right back. Leroy No Show.
You're listening to the Leroy and Earl Show. It's the Adult Contuner Podcast.
Well, I saddled up the iron horse, ready for the ride. Motor screaming, tires smoke, she's looking so damn fine. There ain't no better feeling. You gotta live it out.
Come on! I want to know who's wasting our time.
What the hell did you do? But I made myself a promise long ago that if the day would come, get up and go. Or rev it up, get on your way. There's no tomorrow, only today. You wanna know that you tried. One last mission, one last chance to ride. You got your back against the wall. There's nothing you can do. You're out of luck. You're out of hope. Now what the hell to do? But I made myself a promise long ago that if the day would come, get up and go. I rev it up, get on your way. There's no tomorrow, only today. You wanna know that you tried. One last mission to ride. Oh, rev it up, get on your way. There's no tomorrow, only today. You wanna know that you tried. One last mission, one last chance to ride. One last chance to ride.
You're listening to the Leroy and Earl Show.
All right, we're back on the Leroy and Earl Show. I am Leroy and here with Father James O'Shag Hennessy, who's sitting in for Ricky Dixon, who's on vacation in Florida with his girlfriend. And before we go any further, I'd like to say a big happy birthday to Dildano. It's Dildano's birthday.
Well, how old is Dildano?
I don't know how old Dildano is. I'm going to guess he is 42 or 3, somewhere around that frame. What?
Well, you were supposed to guess like 30 to compliment the lad.
He's not a girl. Only girls care about that, right? What?
Well, how old are you going to be this year, big guy?
Oh, boy. You had to ask that question, didn't you? I am going to be turning... Oh, there, got the camera back on. Sorry about that. Michelle, the one person watching. Thank you. I'm going to be... I don't know if I want to say. Should I say how old I'm going to be? I'm going to say... No, I'm not going to say it.
Well, that's a little confusing to me.
Why?
Well, why wouldn't you say it? And why do you have two of the videos going?
Well, when I go over to the chat there, it's showing the video playing, but delayed, which is further messing me up.
Well, I don't think you can monitor the chat there because it's going to screw with your brain.
Probably. 44-ish. Thank you. I'll take it. I'll take 44 any day of the week. And considering that you were so nice to guess and say that I'm going to say that this year I'm in April next month, excuse me, I'll be turning the big 5-0.
Oh, Jesus. I remember that day. That was a long time ago for me.
How old are you?
I'll be 67.
Whoa. Now you don't look like you're 67. You don't look a day over 66.
Wow, that's a great compliment. Thank you. You're 50.
I'll be 50. This is I'm spending my last few days, weeks here in my 40s. and I will be turning 50 coming up here on April the 15th. So anyone wants to send me money or wants to give me a gift for my birthday, go to LeroyNearl.com, click the donate button, and yeah, $50 for my 50th birthday, everyone who's listening. That would be awesome. And so yeah, let's do this bit I was planning on doing. What's for sale? On Facebook Marketplace, if you just go on there and randomly search stuff, it's pretty cool what you'll find on there. If you start looking at stuff, it's obviously going to kind of tailor. It's just like everything else in this world now. It's going to tailor. Sometimes I think about, I'll think about, I don't know, burritos. You know, I'll go on and there'll be an ad for Chipotle on my feed. And I'm like, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
It's definitely Big Brother. I worry about it. It's the Big Brother thing. You know what I'm saying? They know what we're doing now.
It's crazy. They're tailoring the advertisement. So anyway, you go on Facebook Marketplace. So, but first I went to, on Craigslist, what's for sale on Craigslist? There's rants and raves section. Why there is this section, I don't know. But I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna bring up the Firefox window because this first one I looked at, it's just on March 20th, which I don't know what this means. Hey Trump. Now, if you have any kids watching, Michelle, if your kids are watching, they don't want to see this. What's going to come up here? I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The posting's been what? I just looked at it right before I came on the show. It had a drawing of Trump blowing Putin, and it was pretty graphic. And it's gone now. I can't. Oh my gosh, I'm so angry.
What?
It was there. They removed it in the last 20 minutes, half hour, whatever it's been since I started the show. I'm angry. All right, now there's another one that says hey Trump, and it's still there. It just says Trump is a loser. See that right? Trump is a loser. Really. Somebody's got time to do that. Another one on March 20th. Hey Trump, I'm guessing it's the same person. That picture was removed. I don't even remember what that was. You want extra income? Pay attention. Macy's stores closing. Kmart stores closing. Sears stores closing. Radio Shacks closed. Toys R Us closed.
Wrong.
Yeah, Toys R Us didn't close. The largest transportation provider in the U.S. does not own a single car. Uber.
My mind's been blown, Leroy.
It has. This is a goofy, stupid thing that someone put up here trying to get business for themselves. But it's true. The largest transportation provider in the U.S. does not own a single car. Uber. Now, is Uber the largest transportation provider? I don't know. We'll just go with it. The largest movie company in the world does not own a movie theater. Netflix.
Whoa.
I know, right? Is it true?
Well, you know, these are things you'd have to look up. You obviously didn't research this.
No, I did not. And I assume this person probably didn't either. The largest hotel company in the world does not own a single hotel. Airbnb.
See, I don't believe that for 1 second.
I don't either. I don't think Airbnb is the largest hotel company in the world. But I get what they're going at. They're going for it. And then they end it with, if you haven't realized by now that you need a home-based business or some form of skill set and strategies, you need to. The time is now. And of course, they have a website you need to go to, and they're gonna try and get you to send them money to send you stuff to learn how to work at home. But that's how they're working at home, trying to get you to send them money, right?
It's brilliant.
Yeah, it's brilliant, all right. So anyway, that's in the rant and rave section. Spring is near. How about this one? It just says be. We're going to click on that one. It just says be. Be yourself. Be grateful. Be kind. Believe in yourself. And be thankful for every beautiful day that you're blessed with.
Wow. That touched me, Leroy.
Yes, that was good. That's not bad from the rant and rave section. And then we get into some other stuff here. Charles Tinch is a scam artist. Let's check that out. Charles Tinch is a scam artist. All over Cuyahoga County and beyond, there's his face. Charles Tinch claims to know how to do everything. But he'll take your money and either perform poorly or not even do the job at all. He's skipped out on many of us already. Don't become another victim of his and get screwed over like we did. Wow. Charles Tinch, you know, I mean, your lady's kind of cute. Anyway, don't don't go with Charles Tinch. He's a scam artist. It's right here. It's on. it's on Craigslist. Rent and Rapes. Martha Stewart joins Canadian Pot Company. Make it yummy, Martha. So apparently Martha Stewart's getting into the pot business. It's on Craigslist. Must be true. Here's a thank you from someone. Thank you to the two guys who helped me move a fallen tree out of the road on 224-19 so that no one hit it and got into an accident. Thank you. Maybe there is some decent stuff on Craigslist.
Well, the whole be thankful thing, that, somebody took the time to do that. Maybe you ought to do something like that yourself, Leroy.
I don't care. I don't have time for that. What?
Well, I was just thinking you could promote your show.
No, they take that kind of stuff down. I tried that before.
So this is not new to you?
No, they didn't. So, somebody wants to know something about Metallica. Metallica D, thanks for a great show, guys. Like, okay, somebody just thanked Metallica for a great show. They probably went and saw them, and then I'm sure they'll see it on Craigslist. Right? I'm sure they're going to see it. Freedom, the freedom to have peace, the freedom to choose your own vibe, the freedom to make your own choices, the freedom to have your own boundaries. Speak up, girls. It's your life. Stand up, be strong, and have your own voice and your own rules. Respect yourself and demand respect. Listen to your elder. They know the truth. Wow, Craigslist is really informative. I'm pretty impressed with this. I think we'll delve into this again someday. Maybe someday, with the whole Craigslist thing, and I'll maybe pre-screen it. Although I pre-screened the one, I thought that picture would be actually, I'm glad I didn't. That was terrible. I should have never. Oh, I forgot this one. Televangelist Pat Robertson. Someone just wanted to say, what a effing hypocrite this worthless con man is. Thank goodness this piece of shite has 1 foot in the casket.
Someone took time to type that out on Craigslist.
Yes, because they hate Pat Robertson so much. They want everyone at Craigslist to know it, and now everyone listens to Leroy and Earl show knows it. But we don't know who you are. So it kind of takes its sting out of it, right?
I would say it does.
Yeah, I agree. Takes a sting out of it there, whoever hates Pat Robertson. Let's go see what's for sale on the Facebook Marketplace. Now, you're seeing the stuff. You're going to see the stuff that I like to look at. Now, before you say anything, Father James.
What?
We'll get to it. I saw something on here that would look like it was worth looking at. Oh, boy. There it is. Where'd it go? Maybe it was... Oh, see, stuff. Oh, there it is. The Zone Tech Backseat Car Traveler. Travel food kit, portable desk tray. Look at that.
Does it come with the chicken wings?
You can totally tell that all of the, for those listening to audio, I'm sorry, occasionally I'm going to delve into video things because I have this great format here on YouTube that Michelle's enjoying. With the green screen and everything, it's very professional. So I'm going to delve into the video aspect of doing this podcast. I'm going to try not to do it too much, shift heads, listening to the audio. But anyway, there's this travel seat car back, and every piece of food that they got in it is photoshopped in. Like, you couldn't put the real piece of food in it. You know what I'm saying?
It's making me hungry. Can we end the show?
Right, so anyway, I thought that was interesting. So there's what it looks like with nothing in it. There's folded up. Oh, there is a picture with real food in it. That makes sense. That looks pretty handy, actually, for kids. If you're traveling and having kids, that'd be a great idea. What do you want to ask me?
Well, you said your search things brings up stuff that you look at. I see a lot of pictures of ladies on here in clothes and stuff. Are you saying you're looking at a lot of women's clothes?
No, I am not. In fact, the only thing I'm looking at on Marketplace is musical stuff. So I don't know why that stuff comes up. Probably because they know I'm a man and they want me to look at it. But it's for sale to women. But I know it. So it's anyway. I thought it would be funny to go through here once in a while and see what's popped up on the Facebook Marketplace. Here's a good one. Someone's trying to sell a Roku. It's the regular Roku that costs $30 from anywhere, and they're selling it for $30. It's new, though, so he thinks 30 is a fair price. Hey, buddy, nobody's going to pay you $30 for something they can buy brand new for $30. I found, by trying to sell some of my musical equipment on Marketplace and Craigslist, that people do not want to pay you even half of what it originally cost. They'll pay you half minus 20%. I don't care if it's in pristine condition. That's what they're going to pay. So there's a lot of stuff I'm trying to sell that I can't sell it, and some of the stuff I'm just not going to sell for nothing. So anyway, that's about it for this week. Father James, I really appreciate you coming on. You can stop by anytime you want, even if Ricky's here.
Don't worry, I'm not stopping by when that guy's here.
Okay, whatever. So I do appreciate all the shift heads who are listening. I really appreciate Michelle for you listening to me live here on the YouTuber. I will try and keep up with the chat. It's kind of hard for me to do the show at the same time. That's one thing I mean, Tuna added so much to the show, and her ability to chat with our fans, or in this case, fan, was awesome. I can't really do it. Sorry, I couldn't do it when they were here and trying to do the show at the same time. So anyway, until next week, shift heads, I appreciate you listening, and I'll be here. And next week, Ricky will be back, and I'm sure I'll have some cool stuff going on. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I got a lot of ideas, a lot of things in my head. So anyway, go to, if you could, real quick, if you listen to the show, subscribe to the show on iTunes. You can subscribe from podcast.com, which is a link on LeroyandEarl.com. If you listen on iTunes, subscribe, leave a review. This is the Adult Cartoon Podcast. I'm Leroy. We will see you next week. That train in the background is just, maybe not the best choice. I don't think I'll do trains again. Sorry.
Hello, this is Eric Cartman. I don't usually listen to podcasts, but when I do, I listen to the Leroy and Earl Show. I can't do it. I can't. I would never listen to this shit. The adult cartoon of podcasts, my ass.
I'm going to try and clean that up. I actually think I'm going to try and clean the show up. That's weird. Weird to say, right? Like, I've been doing this show for four years now, and I've never worried about it being clean. But I think I will. So I'll have to take that clip and beep out the bad words.
You're listening to the Leroy and Earl Show.
Oh yeah, there I am. I can hear myself now.
Someday he'll be back. I'm going to try and talk him into coming on the show like once every 5-6 weeks from his house, like the good old days. But don't tell anybody that yet. If you're wondering, this is the Black Keys' new song. Black Keys are from right here in my hometown, Akron, Ohio.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yep. All right. See you next week.